Matt Armstrong is the prime example of the quote, hard work beats talent. His story is truly inspiring to anyone, no matter what your goal is, from working 2 jobs simultaneously, buying his first house at the age of 21, taking a leap of faith and still becoming successful when there was so much uncertainty in the world. This is the story of Matt Armstrong. Matt grew up in the city of Leicester in the UK. He attended Lutterworth College and would leave school without knowing what he wanted to do. However, he always had an interest in cars due to his father owning a garage. He also enjoyed making videos, but most of all, his passion for riding a BMX came before everything else. He would post videos of him performing tricks on his BMX to Vimeo before switching to YouTube a few months later. Sponsors started to acknowledge Matt's BMX skills, and at the age of 16, Matt became a professional BMX rider sponsored by the company Mad Gear selling scooter supplies. During his time competing in BMX events, Matt would fly all over the world to countries such as Germany, Spain and Dubai, courtesy of his sponsor. In the following years, Matt had started to realise how expensive it was to travel and compete. As a result of this, he would work his first job at Halfords, a popular motoring and cycling retailer in the UK, due to how little the BMX events paid. He eventually went to Evans Cycles and then to his father's garage, helping him work on servicing and repairing cars. Whilst Matt was helping his father at his garage, he started to pick up some basic mechanical skills. Little did he know that a few years later he'd still be using that set of skills today. After working at his father's garage for a while, he ended up taking a job at Graham & Good Motors. However, he didn't work on cars, but instead managed their social media pages whilst creating car-related content for them. In the evenings, he'd also work at an Indian restaurant called Spice 45, delivering food in his Ford Fiesta. His goal was to save up enough money in order to buy his first property and rent it out as another source of income. By the age of 21, Matt achieved his goal and would purchase his first rental property where him and his girlfriend worked on renovating the house. Shortly after, Matt and his girlfriend Hannah would also purchase their own home together after Matt remortgaged his rental property, freeing up some of his funds. During this time, he would continue to use his mechanical skills to modify his and his friends' cars and would upload a series of YouTube videos showing off the work he had done. On the 27th of October 2018, Matt uploaded a video titled Crash the Audi TT, Project Starts Here. Unfortunately, Matt's girlfriend Hannah was involved in a car accident, which left her car with damage to the suspension and the bodywork. The insurance classed the car as a total loss, and Matt used his mechanical skills to fix the car and documented the entire process. Due to the nature of the videos being in separate parts, Matt found that people were returning to his videos to see the progress he had made on the car, and his channel would gain thousands of subscribers as a result of this. Eventually, Matt had finished repairing his girlfriend's Audi TT and would make the odd video of him upgrading components such as the dashboard and induction system. However, he started to realise that he would need another project car to work on to continue producing content for the channel. Matt's girlfriend Hannah needed a car to commute to work at the same time whilst Matt was repairing the crash-damaged Audi. Hannah purchased a BMW M3 series, and Matt saw this as the perfect opportunity to start his next series of videos on the channel. The car wasn't crash damaged, but he still made numerous videos on upgrading the car's interior and exterior before posting a final video showcasing the 6 months of work on the car. The video was titled Building a BMW M3 series in 10 minutes, and it became his most successful video yet. As a result of this, the channel would go on to gain 35,000 subscribers before the end of the month. It was at this time that Matt would start to earn money from YouTube, however he was unsure if it was sustainable for him to quit his job and pursue YouTube full time.
I just thought, like you, is it a real job? Is it not? I don't know.
In the following months, he would purchase the UK's cheapest Audi S5, which he would also modify and repair due to it being involved in a crash previously. After spending thousands of pounds on the car and even more money on repairing it, he decided it was time to sell the Audi. After having a few bad experiences selling cars in the past, it just so happened that Matt's friend had started a car competition company raffling off cars. Matt decided to list the Audi S5 on the website and made a video explaining to his viewers how they could win the car for themselves for the low price of £30. Matt set the maximum amount of entries at 350, and if all the tickets were sold, Matt would recover all the money he'd spent on the car, buying it and repairing it. To Matt's surprise, all the tickets were sold out within less than an hour of him posting the video, and he hosted a live stream of him picking the winner just 3 days later. Now fast forward to 2020, and Matt had saved up enough money to buy another rental property, but the unforeseen global pandemic sent the UK into lockdown. The entire world was concerned for the housing market, and it left Matt unsure whether to buy another house or to save his money. Shortly after, he was sent home from work and would continue to be paid by the UK's government furlough scheme, which left Matt stuck at home for 5 weeks. He came to the conclusion not to buy another car and would risk all his money on spending £10,000 on a crash-damaged Bentley Continental GT. At the time, it was very risky for Matt to spend all his money, but those 5 weeks at home were the best thing that could have happened to him. During those 5 weeks at home, Matt would begin to repair the crash-damaged Bentley and would begin to pick up sponsorships for his videos. His channel was growing quickly and started to earn more money than he did working at his 2 jobs as a delivery driver and marketing at Graham & Good Motors. However, after 5 weeks off work, Matt was called to return to work and continue his 2 jobs. He stated that he wasn't mentally invested in his job at Graham & Good Motors and felt it was unfair on his boss as Matt wasn't putting his full effort into his work.
Went back and I was just sitting there. It was only 1 week it took me. I was sitting there 1 week and I knew that this ain't right. And I was sitting there thinking, what video am I going to film next? People were commenting on my videos. I'm sitting at work replying to the comments. I'm getting email messages, emails like sponsors, this, that, and the other. I said, and then I was just slacking at work. I was like, either I'm going to get sacked or, or I'm going to leave.
After 1 week of returning to work, he decided to quit his job and pursue YouTube full time. It was at this time that Matt would also stop competing in BMX and focus completely on the car side of his YouTube channel. During Matt's time repairing the Bentley Continental GT, Bentley themselves had also seen Matt's videos and were fans of his channel. After taking the car to Bentley for an inspection after Matt had repaired it, the Bentley technicians pointed out a few issues with the car that Matt was unable to detect due to him not having access to a car ramp. After driving the car to Monaco to prove that the car was reliable, it was time to say goodbye to the Bentley. Eventually, he decided to raffle the Bentley to his viewers, just like he did previously with the Audi S5. All 1,900 tickets were bought within less than 24 hours of the video being posted, and Matt made another video delivering the car to the lucky winner. Matt enjoyed raffling his cars as it gave him more content to post to his channel and helped him further engage with his followers. After raffling off the Bentley, an opportunity arose where Matt was able to rent a section of a workshop and keep his projects indoors. He would go on to purchase a car ramp, which enabled him to access parts of the car he couldn't previously and begin to make even more in-depth videos. Fast forward to August of 2021, Matt released a video with his latest project car purchase, a BMW E46 M3. The car wasn't involved in a crash, but it had seen a lot of track usage, and Matt explained that due to the car becoming a future classic, he didn't want to modify it, but instead restore it. As someone whose YouTube channel name has an M at the end, which stands for M-Power, this build caught my attention the most. After releasing a series of videos restoring the car, Richard Hammond from Top Gear had reacted to Matt's car in a YouTube video roasting YouTubers' cars. 2 months later, Matt had been invited down to Richard's new workshop to give the BMW a Drive Tribe rating out of 50. The rating of the car was based off of how good the condition of the interior and exterior were, the sound of the car, and a general coolness rating. Matt was aware that the car wasn't perfect, and he received a score of 37 out of 50. Drive Tribe had also posted a video on Matt's car, and the viewers from their channel started to make their way over to Matt's channel to watch the series of videos on the E46 M3. As a result of this, Matt's viewership increased, with a majority of his recent videos breaking the 1 million view mark within less than a week. It's impossible to cover all the cars Matt has repaired in this video. However, I highly recommend that you check out his channel as one of the cars might interest you. Matt's content is refreshing to watch as he still makes the exact same content he did all those years ago in 2018. Some channels start to become more scripted and overly produced, but Matt's style of content makes the viewing experience very relatable and enjoyable to watch. Over the last 2 years, Matt's channel has grown to over 750,000 subscribers, and he's taken on several cars, completely transforming them. His high energy, strong work ethic, and relatable content is enjoyable to watch, and it's definitely reflected in his comment section. He makes the work look easy and inspires thousands of people to go out and try something new, even if it's out of your comfort zone. I want to say thanks for watching, and please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.